hope everyone's having a lovely evening. We are attempting to get a good handful of the story done. Are we going to get very far? Probably not, but... Oh my gosh, there's lyrics in it. Since when? Okay. Anyways, but we're gonna try to get through as much of the story as humanly possible before it ends, and then I guess I'll just, when I wake up, I'll go ahead and record whatever else is that we didn't get to complete. But you know.
Whose is this?
We try.
Blocking the camera sightlines. Get it out of the way. When are we coming in? We've been waiting forever. I wish I brought a chair.
Honestly speaking, their voice acting is very interesting. I wish I brought a chair. Okay.
What's going on? Are they filming another movie?
I mean,
Do you
honestly
see
speaking,
anyone famous?
I would rather get paid doing nothing than, getting paid to have to do something. But that's just me. At the end of the alley, in an old abandoned house filled with camera equipment, group members and actors go about their business, drawing curious glances from passerbys. One particular figure catches Liang's attention, someone strangely familiar.
Today's lunch? Mind if I take a look?
Of course.
Not now? Fine. That's that odd person I saw at the hospital. She works for the foundation.
Oh no. Does she? Does she
Who?
really?
You mean Camerahead over there?
But
What do you
yeah.
mean by odd? You think she could be a fake?
Or Sheila.
No, she's a real foundation member. I checked her information as well when I inquired about Miss Noah's file. Her name is Latham, an awakened arcanist, currently working in the Arcanum Containment Department. I wasn't given any access to her details, but based on our encounter, we should have no problem with her.
Good. Fine. I'm happy enough leaving the Awakened to their quirkiness.
She isn't their top priority. Liang knows that. She pushes aside the odd feeling for now, following Potier through the crowd and onto the set.
What do you mean she hasn't eaten yet? Director Noir's doctor was explicit that she's not allowed to skip any meals. Oh, hello officers. How can I help you?
Get this, whoever it is, some food. The well-dressed woman walks over to them.
We received a call from a Lin Wang. Did you make a report about some unknown person making physical threats and stalking Miss Noir?
Yes, that's right. I'm Lin. But...
Who are you? Upon hearing their purpose, Lin hesitates, glancing uncertainly over at one end of the set.
We did it! Abby, you're here!
Who's Abby?
Cut!
At a single command, the actors freeze in place.
No, I'm afraid we'll have to roll that again.
I'm sorry, Director.
The young actor's body stiffens instantly. Based on where he's standing, it's clear that he is only a background character in this scene. But Noir, seated on her throne-like wheelchair, the overseer of everything, didn't miss his mistake, no matter how minor it was.
Not at all. I just want more emotion this time. She's your true love, but you have been apart for a long time. Things are different now. She is. You are. Your reunion must be more complex. It isn't simply happiness you feel. You must mix that emotion with worry and guilt. She doesn't know anything about what happened to you. You can't help but worry that she will never be able to understand you. You wonder if she has got herself into any troubles.
What? Sure, I guess.
I know this is a short scene, but the audience must see a full range of emotions. You are capable of more, so be more. I know you attended drama school, so let's see that training shine. I know you can do it.
Yes, Director! I will try my best!
Okay. Simply being noticed by the famous director is enough to leave him visibly flustered. He immediately straightens up, shedding his nervous stance from moments before.
Let's roll it again.
Excuse me, Director Noir.
Seizing this moment before the next take, the assistant swoops in and whispers something to Noir. Noir glances toward the two officers, her face betraying no emotion. It's impossible to tell what she's thinking.
For someone that famous, you think I'd have known she uses a wheelchair. How you feeling? Finally getting a chance to meet your favorite director. Thrilled?
Poitier nudges Liang with her elbow, tilting forward a little as she teases her. But when she sees Liang's face, she pauses.
What's with the long face, kid? Where'd all your excitement go? Oh, is it about the message you got?
Baby.
Yes. It's just something that's bothering me.
Before Liang can explain, the subject of their discussion rolls toward them in her wheelchair.
Thanks for coming, officers. But I believe I've already explained that this was all just a misunderstanding.
Clearly,
As you
we're
can
here.
see, I'm in perfect health. Well, ignoring these two.
I feel like it wasn't explained. I don't know. Be iffy. She pats her legs with a cheerful laugh. It seems the director has no qualms about her physical condition. No, it's hardly the kind of joke anyone else can comfortably laugh along to.
But according to your assistant, there's been someone stalking you for months, and they've recently sent you a threatening letter. So what? That all just misunderstandings too?
I'm terribly sorry for inconveniencing you, officers. Lin is a very dedicated assistant, always looking out for me. She may have just overreacted to my situation.
I'm being better safe than sorry,
I don't
though.
mean to brag, but I've been in the limelight for long enough that I've seen my share of crazy fans. I'm used to it.
Sure, I get that. But about that letter you received, do you still have it?
No. Nimora lets out a wry chuckle and shakes her head.
I'm afraid I don't have it anymore. I received so many letters, most of them friendly, some of them not so much friendly. I've made a name in this industry, and a few enemies too. If I paid any attention to the negativity, it only dragged me down. I tend not to keep the bad ones around. While I'm sure you would do a fine job keeping me safe, officers, I can't let myself worry over it. Besides, what are they going to do? Break my kneecaps?
But it's...
Frankly, the only thing I am worried about is that your presence is another distraction for my crew.
No. We're trying to help. She casts a grateful and perhaps apologetic look around the set.
So, it's very much appreciated that you went out of your way to check in on me. But I have a movie to make. I can't disappoint my fans. Now, if you'll excuse me, we're burning daylight and I still have 4 more scenes to film. These Hollywood producers may have opened doors for me, but they also give me so many problems lately.
It's Hollywood for you. She smiles at the officers as if to signal the conversation's end.
Is this really just because of her movie?
Maybe. Nimora has already begun to turn her wheelchair away. Liang stops her in her tracks.
Pardon me?
You have been parted.
You seem to be refusing our assistance because you've decided this threat is only a harmless prank. You've decided that it's worth the risk to focus on your film. I don't mean to judge your decision. It may be understandable in some cases.
But... She moves closer, lowering her voice as she leans in to deliver the next sentence in a hushed voice.
But if this threat is not just a prank, if it is serious.
Am I sensing disapproval?
Maybe. Wink, wink. Nimora narrows her eyes a little and raises a hand to halt her approaching assistant. This is a good sign. Liang has earned the chance to talk for at least a little longer. She pushes aside her conflicting emotions and carries on in a voice only the two of them can hear.
There has been an increase in patients coming from Chinatown showing signs of mental instability. Their symptoms include confusion, amnesia, drowsiness, and volatile anger. None of the patients seem to have anything in common. No prior history, all without a clear cause. Does that sound familiar?
Sorry. Is this leading somewhere?
No, I hope so. For a moment of thought, Noir shakes her head, her calm face carrying a perfectly measured hint of confusion.
A case. 8 years ago. He Rijun, the scriptwriter for your first big hit, Detective CO7. she burned to death in her own house. However, the cleaners found a fume reel in the debris, surprisingly intact after the fire.
Yang has been watching Noir's every expression. She doesn't miss the fleeting shift in her eyes at the mention of the film reel.
Strange, isn't it? Every other item was burnt to ash, yet this one 8mm reel was as good as new. The cleaners felt the same way. So, being curious, they played the reel. 3 of the 5 who watched it ended up in an asylum. 1 jumped from a building, and the last, according to the reports, became like an empty shell of a person.
Would they watch The Grudge?
And what's happening here reminds you of that.
There are some commonalities between the cases. I can't ignore the possibility that they are related.
She makes movies, and they watched said movies.
Two in
I
particular
see.
stand out to me. The similar symptoms of those affected. And you, hard to shake the thought that these are not coincidences.
Let's not jump the gun now, my dear. Whispers spark among the crew as they eye this secret conversation.
What are the police still here for? Are we gonna get back to filming?
Oh, please.
Who knows? But it doesn't seem good. We are losing light here. Can these guys wrap it up already?
These murmurs, of course, don't escape Noir's and Liang's notice. When she speaks again, Noir's tone is far more direct.
Is that an accusation?
No, not at all. I'm just hoping you might be able to shed some light on our case. After our initial investigation, we officially recorded it as an ominous Arcanum incident and determined that the cause with the 8mm film reel, which contained a film titled Reunion of the 3 Swallows. To this day, however, the exact nature of the Arcanum hasn't been conclusively determined. We still aren't sure why it has this strange effect on people's minds, nor why the damage appears to be irreversible. Perhaps more importantly, we still don't know the origin behind the Arcanum on the reel. There are many possible causes that might create such an effect. One of the most common thought is from absorbing powerful emotions from an Arcanist. The darkest emotions possess the strongest power. Anger, hatred, emotions so strong that they can outlast their bearer's death. Like a curse from beyond the grave, carrying out their last will as an obsession. And in such cases, these objects are sure to lead to disaster.
I feel like we should already be like, yep, so actor lady is the culprit, but you know, maybe I'm dropping the gun.
I believe that
I
this
don't know.
film is undoubtedly one such cursed item.
Okay.
If it is the case that this film was involved in these new incidents, then we must find out what obsession it's carrying out and find a countermeasure.
I assume you're already on the case.
Hence the reason why we're here, but I mean...
Indeed, I am, Miss Noah. I've been studying the report on the original case, including some of the theories of the original investigator. One of the theories suggests that, despite your collaboration on the CO7 series, there were many points of conflict between you and Miss He. In fact, the reports mention you had a violent quarrel with her on the day of the fire. There was even a question about whether you might have been responsible for her death. So, as you can see, I have more than a strong reason to believe you are connected. And if this cursed reel is behind these recent incidents, I'm afraid that you may be the intended target of this curse.
Okay, we're just trying to protect Gorley. You know, do our big thing. Maybe. We're breaking free. Ooh, I see fighting. So we're about to throw hands. We like that. Post-lunch questioning. Oh, no. It was so elegante. Wait a minute. This looks like the, restaurant from...
Hot damn, rookie. Who could have guessed the famous
I forgot
director would be a
what her
part of
name
her
is.
own real-life thriller? After talking to her, we still got nothing useful to go on. I can't read anything behind that smiling face of hers. But if your little theory has got any truth to it, then Noir is in real danger. So why not talk? Isn't she worried about her own life?
Unless she's to kill her. Potier channels her frustration into her food, devouring most of the meal in the blink of an eye. As she swallows the last shrimp dumpling, she turns to look at Liang, who is busy chatting with the restaurant owner.
是吗？原来对面杂货店那家的女儿也。
You mean the girl serious the doctor has also?
就是咯，最近都不知道搞什么，好多街坊家里都出了事。
Yes, so many things happening around our neighborhood. Crazy.
老卢家还算好嘞，他带着女儿去看中医，抓了药，吃了一段时间就好了不少。
But the Lus are lucky. They took their daughter to a good local doctor and she got
但
better.
是对面街口马仔，他阿妈就麻烦了。那个阿婆原本就身体不好，忽然间又变得
Just going
疯疯
on.
癫癫，他们两公婆都担心死了。
Okay. Anyways, well, the other family down the road aren't so lucky. Their grandma was already so weak from arthritis, and now she's gone crazy. She's probably gonna drive them crazy too.
之前都有个靓妹来问这件事，说什么事情不太对路。哎，我说呀，就是临近年关，那些污浊的东西都出来了。
You know what? Another girl, she asked around about this too. If I had to guess, it's because of those evil spirits. Things are never easy before the do sure festival. Hopefully I did not just butcher that.
您说还有人打听过这件事？那是什么人？
Another girl. Do you know who she is?
她说自己是什么新科学什么鬼事务所的，好像是个神婆，刚来到唐人街这一带的。
She said she's an exorcist from the neuroscience something exorcism office and is new here in
还给
Chinatown.
了我一张卡片，印得鬼马了个，不过不知道被我放到哪里去。
She gave me a fancy business card, but I don't know where it is now.
原来如此，多谢你。
I see. Thank you very much. As Liang returns to her seat, Potier shoots her a questioning look.
So, any progress?
No.
I have some bad news. First, there are more victims than we expected. Second, we're not the only ones who've noticed. We need to hurry if we don't want this case to attract wider attention.
Why don't we start with the director then? She seems like our best lead.
Well, she's tried, but she's not speaking, so it'll be a waste of time, I feel. That might be just me. Having cleared the dishes closest to her, Potier pulls the pasue buns. Oh, I hope I pronounced that right. From the other side of the table.
I've got a hunch her case is connected with this one. Just like you said, there are too many coincidences to not dig deeper. That writer. What was it? Huh, Ridgewine? She's an arcanist, right? No surprise that she'd imbue that film with all of her final bits of hatred. I've seen a dozen cases like it. Cursed objects are weird as heck. It's definitely possible that it could have chased Noir all the way here.
But there isn't any evidence that corroborates the rivalry between Miss Noah and Miss He.
Hold on. Didn't you read that in a report by another visual? Maybe it's only hearsay, but that's something. Not only that, get this. I
Okay.
did some digging of my own. The night that cleaner leaped off that roof was the exact same night that Noir was in the car accident that left her legs paralyzed. It gets freakier. According to the reports, they happened within minutes of each other. And the building was less than a block away from the scene of the accident. How's that for evidence? We've got a saying in the DAA, Cadet. When it comes to Arcanum, there's no such thing as coincidences.
I mean, fair enough. With this declaration, Potier pops the last char siu bun into her mouth.
Whether coincidence or not, it isn't much to go on.
You're sure?
We need evidence.
We need evidence. How are we gonna get said evidence?
Of course. We can't just leap to accusations without proof. But when it comes to arcane crime, you've got to follow your hunches. So keep your nose to the ground.
Altair notices the dejection on Liang's face and sheepishly sets down her chopsticks.
I get you. This isn't just about evidence. You don't want to point the finger at someone you admire, but you've got to pursue this. Even if that means you have to separate the artist from their work.
Liang remains silent for a moment, picks up the chilled lemon soda from the table and takes a sip.
Actually, there is another reason that I'm not entirely convinced that Miss Noah, the film incident, and the events in Chinatown are connected. In fact, it's quite a substantial reason. If our records are correct, the cursed reel was found and contained by the Foundation 6 months after the initial incident, which means, unless something has gone horribly wrong, it should still be safely stored within the Arcanum Containment Department.
Oh! A sharp crash interrupts her words. So that means it's probably not. The two turn toward the sound.
Oops, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
A bespectacled girl fumbles with a napkin as she hurriedly tries to clean up the shattered dish she just knocked over. But her sneaking glasses toward the two officers don't escape their attention, and this shiny emblem on her chest tells them exactly where she's from.
Well,
Well. They exchange a puzzled look.
if I remember it right, you mentioned earlier that you saw someone from the Foundation acting suspicious yesterday.
Well.
Like the lady over there. She also works for the ACD.
Guess we'll have a talk with her.
I agree, Miss Baudier.
Quite the turn of events. They rise from the table to approach the girl. Don't worry, don't run away. We're only here to help. Trust me. Where is this on auto? It should be on auto. I need to get all the characters that match with it. Is something the matter, officers? You seem to have overheard a conversation. Is there anything in it you might know about? We welcome any leads you might have, and even offer a reward for helping solve the case. No, I didn't hear anything. This is all happening so suddenly. I have urgent business to attend. Please understand, officers. There's no need to worry, ma'am. You seem a bit flustered. Here, why don't we come sit down and we'll have a nice chat? That's the way to go ahead and make them unflustered. Just, let's get closer. Yes, I'm sure there's a way we can be of help to each other. I guess.
Into the darkness. Wait for the right moment.
Get out of here.
That's pretty solid. Alright. Good riddance.
This is not bad for a stretch.
I feel like our dad just backhanding him. But okay. Under Liang's and Potier's relentless questioning, the suspicious Foundation member ultimately surrenders.
All right, I'll tell. But only to you, since you're a vigil, but she isn't, right? Sorry, I should really only disclose this info to other Foundation members.
We are Foundation members. He shoots a cautious glance at Potier. Oh, why are you so upset? Potier says nothing, simply raising her chin at Liang's in approval. Okay. No, it's fine. Liang follows the girl out into the empty alley. After verifying Liang's identity with a communication device, the girl gives a final glance up and down the alley before talking. What about these random windows? Like, oh, thank you for the legs, maniacal. Anyways, imagine you just hanging out the window. It's just like, I wonder exactly what they're talking about. Just eavesdrop.
There's no one I would trust more than a vigil, Miss Liang. I'm here on a mission for the Foundation, and you might be able to help me with it.
Tell me more.
September 1990. A female arcanist committed a serious assault and caused a number of casualties. She had appeared at an illegal gathering held by the Order of Enlightenment, a subordinate organization of Manes Vindictae.
Because of course they can't keep their nose out of anything.
The timekeeper encountered her and confirmed her identity. Anjo Nala, a beyond arcanist. Born sometime in the 19th century, she was sealed inside a wind-up toy in the year 1968. Since then, she has become a lethal weapon that must obey whoever possesses her toy. But back in 1985, I mean, the real 1985,
whenever that was,
that toy had been safely stored in an Arcanum containment department as a dangerous item.
Until it was stolen.
You were involved in that particular inventory check. There are 4 additional items that are now lost aside from number 066. The circumstances of the last storm and that devastating spell threw our whole organization into chaos. However, there's no excuse for failing to uphold our department's most crucial mission. Fortunately, it appears that our break-in was committed by a single culprit.
Pizza rolls.
I heard what you and your partner just said. It's about all the weird things that happen in Chinatown, right? It was my mission to catch Latham and retrieve all the arcane objects she'd stolen before they caused more damage.
Which has not
But I
happened.
guess it's already too late for that.
Aww. The meaning behind those words is crystal clear. There is no room for Liang to feign ignorance.
Then you're saying that...
We have no Batman for Gotham.
Yes, the cursed reel from the incident you mentioned was among the stolen items. And you said that you have some clue about its current whereabouts?
The cursed film reel reunion of 3 Swallows is in Chinatown. The weight of this revelation stinks heavily in Liang's chest.
I was told to operate under strict secrecy. But at this point, the faster they're retrieved, the better. So, shall we work together?
Scott takes a notebook from her pocket and pulls out a photo tucked inside. If it's that notebook, I'm questioning how big her pockets are. Got Mary Poppins in
Our main
there.
suspect is Latham, an awakened arcanist.
Wait, how... Her? The one that was in your hospital? Okay. Then can't help but look surprised when she recognizes the other girl in that photograph. But Scott seems to misinterpret her reaction.
It's hard for me to believe she'd do this. We were colleagues and close friends. I used to call her Loggerhead because she's the most forgetful person I know. At first, I refused to believe she could do such a thing. I still don't understand why. She's not the kind to be greedy. But the Vigils investigated the theft thoroughly, and the Vigils are not the kind to make mistakes. You've been here a few days already,
Relax, Wa.
right? Have you had any word about where she might be?
She was in your hospital. Scott's brow furrows, her expression torn between hope and fear. It's as if she wants confirmation while equally dreading to hear the truth.
Sorry, I haven't.
Girl. She shakes her head. Scott's expression visibly relaxes. Okay, fair.
Oh, what a pity.
I guess. And we're just not... We're just gonna overlook the fact of the matter that she's just waddling around the town? Sure, I guess. That's fine. This document contains confidential information. Please do not take it out of the precinct. Noir family arcanist, her arcane skill allows her to manipulate inanimate objects with a defined range, designating them as actors. Born in Hong Kong in 1950, graduated from USC School of Cinematic Arts in 1972, later worked at what would eventually become known as TVB. In 1978, she began collaborating with independent production companies to produce low-budget films, released her debut film Muddle in 1979, established new art company in 1980, began working on the film Detective CO7. In 1983, a car accident left her paralyzed from the waist down, allegedly tied to the film incident. For more details on the film incident, please refer to the attached documentation. For this to be like a life and death type of story and everything, being like, oh, at any moment you could just get smacked with bad luck. They have the most giddy music. But I digress.
Have a good day.
Have a good day. Before the owner can even say goodbye, Liang has yanked Potier out of the front door.
What's the rush? I haven't even finished my noodles.
We can eat later, but we need to find Miss Latham now.
Wait, hold on. I'm all for chasing down a crook. But why do I get the feeling you didn't tell your Foundation friend about your run-in with Latham?
Because she didn't.
What's up? Why are you keeping her in the dark?
I think that something isn't right about her. I've been to the A City before. To most, it might seem defenseless, but it's actually heavily protected by arcane rituals. According to Miss Scott, Latham acted alone, but there's nothing in her file that would suggest she's capable of that. Her arcane skill level is frankly far from remarkable. Even with insider knowledge,
She's just catching
I
strays.
do believe it's possible she could have bypassed the security system and escaped on her own.
And she really slid it and be like, you gotta understand she's a villain, but like, for her to be a villain, she has the skills to, it's really just booty juice. No. She is absolute trash. Very garbagey when it comes to villain activities. She must have an accomplice. Like, you kind of failed as a villain when they're suspecting you to be needing an accomplice. I mean, I guess at the same time, if happenstance you don't need an accomplice, you're actually really good. But I mean, at the same time, no. That's just painful.
Either Miss Latham has blamed the Foundation for fools, or she has more powerful accomplices. That leads me to another thing. This mission is not something a typical Foundation staff member would be assigned to, as Miss Scott claimed to be. There's something we don't know.
Fair.
You're saying that girl with glasses lied to you?
For the most part. Had to.
Maybe. Or that she was being lied to herself.
Experiments. Liang pulled her SPF-I contact device from beneath her cloak. After a few simple taps, she turns it around for Portia to see.
There was another thing I found while searching through Miss Latham's files. Or rather, what I didn't find. There were no warnings or notices on her employee records.
You mean she's not actually wanted?
No, I don't think so. Miss Scott said that their department wanted to solve this problem in secret. So I thought that might explain the reason Miss Latham's warrant wasn't on her file. However, when I tried to access more of their records to double-check my findings, I ran into a block on Miss Scott's records.
Access denied. You do not have permission to view this information. If you need access, please contact your supervisor.
A warning symbol flashes on the screen.
It
Error.
could just be because I'm only a cadet. There are some files that I don't have access to yet. I contacted my supervisor, but I haven't heard anything back. I don't mean to distrust her, but I can't hold anyone above suspicion.
I mean, fair. Portia shifts her gaze from the device's screen back to Liang.
And what about me? You're putting a lot of trust in me, Liang. Is it really alright that you're telling me all this?
I feel like it's obvious that she's not a villain. She's not working with management dictate, but that's just
A
me.
dangerous item stolen from the Foundation, and possibly an inside job at that. That's a scandal in the making. You could have just lied to me, make up some kind of story. It's not hard for a smart kid like you.
Obviously. Liang gives Portia a puzzled look.
Why would I? We're partners, Miss Poitier. Hiding information from you wouldn't be right. You told me that yourself, didn't you?
Everyone's just confused here.
Yes. The first day we were on duty together, you said you need to know what makes me tick.
I did, didn't I?
Portia seems a little dazed. Liang looks at her, sincerity behind her eyes. I don't know why I was fumbling with that.
I reconsidered it, and you are right. During my training as a vigil, our instructor emphasized many times that trusting our partner was of vital importance.
And is.
And you, Miss Poitier, have proven to be capable, decisive, and compassionate. I have developed a deep respect for your work. We share the same goal, to discover the truth behind the incidents happening in Chinatown. I can't think of any reason why I shouldn't cooperate with you.
Hey.
All right. Enough! I'm blushing already.
Keep going. Materia cut Liang off, almost flustered. Absolutely flustered, but sure, I guess almost so. Be enough.
Damn, girl. I didn't expect my meek little mouse to turn into this.
This what?
Forget it. You've made your point. Now stop it.
I feel like they would be best buddies. Like, it's so adorable. She would unintentionally just bluster the other, and the other one would just be like, I'm big, I'm strong, kahuna. Not really. But they definitely be best buds. Patir waves a hand, signaling the conversation's end.
But you kinda missed my point. I'm worrying that the Foundation is gonna punish you for leaking classified information. Won't you get in trouble?
Not if we don't snitch.
Though I may be a vigil of the Foundation, before that, I am the descendant of the Liang family. I'm obliged to do all that is necessary to fulfill my destiny. And given the circumstances, I think providing all relevant information that might assist us in catching the thief and retrieving the threatening arcane objects is worth bending the rules. Just a little.
Yeah, despite her conviction, Liang can't help but hesitate a little.
Besides, I'm not under any orders to keep this a secret, so...
Cheeky, and you say you don't like bending the rules. I see you, boo, and I like it. Come on, let's work this out together. Partner.
Yes, partner. Say less. Oh,
Which one is my room again?
Oh.
Oh, right. I wrote it down. Let me see. There it is. I almost went too far again. Now the key card. Where did I put it? Oh, here. Home sweet home. Oh, I'm exhausted.
Surprise, Showdown! Camera-headed girl freezes in place. Something's not right. Oh, okay, no, it's definitely not right. We just breaking through people's hotel rooms now. 2 officers are standing in her sweet home.
Latham, right? It's been a while.
We have some questions for you. Please try to cooperate.
Don't run. Should've waited for her to get comfortable, but okay, I guess. Liang steps forward and closes the door on her behalf. Okay. Too much to ask for her to get comfortable first?
Time still to avoid this fate.
She just decides to hop out the window, you know, just be like, Geronimo! What's she gonna do? What are you doing in my room? This is a serious, criminal offense. Get out of my room, or I'm calling the police. We are the police, but okay. The phone, it's right here in my hand. No need for that. I am the police. What? You're that vigil from the hospital. I was sure I had taken off this person. So what do you want with me? I think you already know that answer, so, the answer to that. Boink, boink. To be honest, I probably didn't need to do all that, but I did just because I could.
This is not bad for a stretch.
When an unsuspecting prey steps into a carefully laid trap, the outcome is almost already decided.
Right, fine. I'll tell you everything. It was me, okay? They said I stole those arcane objects and sold them for money. Well, maybe I did. Ouch!
Girl, don't do that. As she speaks, she backs closer and closer to the wall behind her until she smacks her oversized head into the window ledge. A particular word in her statement makes Liang tilt her head.
What do you mean, maybe?
Because, actually, I can't remember it.
Oh.
I can't find my memory film for that time, so really, I just don't know.
Memory film?
The ones that got burnt down? This so-called loggerhead girl, and awakened, isn't exactly a tough one. Within 30 minutes, she has spilled everything. Yet despite this seemingly ideal result, neither of the officers looks pleased.
So, to summarize what you just said, Latham, you're an awakened piece of a movie projector, which forms a Latham loop. You were designed to play movies, not record them. And that's why you suffer from severe amnesia. You can only recall things that happened within the last 3 days. And after that, you'll forget almost everything. Do I got that right?
I guess so.
Fair enough.
You guess so?
But your sudden questioning startles the girl. She shrinks further into the corner, wedging herself between the window and a nearby chair.
I can see why that friend of yours calls you Loggerhead. You deserve the name. What is going on here?
It's understandable. Awakened arcanists often suffer side effects related to their origins and materials, but still, this is quite unusual, to say the least. So, she has no memory of what happened 3 days ago, or even any of the cases she was involved in. So then, she's basically useless to our investigation.
Well, we could use her to go ahead and play any, boogie tapes we collect. That could be a possibility.
I can only imagine what a disaster it would be if you showed up in a Detective CO7 movie.
Hey, that's rude. How come I'm a disaster?
The girl, mustering what little courage she has left, waves her metal fist in defiance. But her feeble resistance has no effect on the officers. After sighing in unison, they exchange a glance. We wasted our time.
I've made a request for Miss Latham's detailed records, but I don't think she's lying. Back at the hospital, the best lie she could come up with was a hamster riding a stethoscope. I kind of doubt she's a master manipulator.
That's sad. That's so sad. She might have been cooking just a tad bit. The ingredients were non-existent, but like she was cooking a little bit. All right, let's do this.
Let me sort things out. Miss Loggerhead, you said you could record and save your memories using a special type of film developed by Laplace, which means that even if you don't recall taking anything from the Arcanum Containment Department, your film should show whether you did or not. But the fact is, the films are gone. Isn't that right?
Where do they store them?
Yeah, I usually carry my most important memories with me and leave the others in my room.
But
the Foundation staff checked the visitor log after the stuff was stolen. Turns out I was the only one who visited the office that day. So they sent people to my room and checked all my film. But they didn't find anything. Then they said they already had other evidence. So...
Oh, they're just trying to make it quick and easy. Loggerhead's voice trails off and someone else completes her words.
So they just declared Loggerhead guilty. But that doesn't make any sense to me. Something must be wrong.
How is everyone getting inside her room without going through the front door? What is going on here? The Foundation employee who claimed to be hunting Loggerhead received a call from the young just 10 minutes ago. The moment she stepped into the clue-filled hotel room and laid eyes on Loggerhead, she blurted out, "You're still here." And just like that, the final piece of Loggerhead's testimony was confirmed. The two girls sitting on the bed lowered their heads in silent understanding.
So, when you found Miss Latham, you bought her a train ticket instead of putting her under arrest.
I know I've gone against orders, but I'm sure Loggerhead didn't do this. She's my friend. I can't just arrest her and have the Foundation lock her up. I'm sorry for keeping all of this from you, but you're a vigil. I had to be careful. So, if it's not crossing a line, Miss Liang, Miss Potier, can I ask you to keep this between us? You can report it after we find out who's really done this.
Maybe.
Could you, please?
Scott's eyes gleam pleadingly and Loggerhead's lens gleam as she stares at the officers in expectation. The pitiful expressions on both their faces would tug at anyone's heartstrings. Liang almost feels as though she's tormenting some kind of harmless creature, but this unofficial interrogation isn't over yet.
We'll talk about that once we figure out what the hell's going on. Back to the case. You said she gave you a train ticket. What are you still doing here?
Who's getting the money? Loggerhead lets out an awkward laugh.
Actually, while I was on my way to the train station, a car on the other side of the street lost control and hit my cab. Thankfully, it crashed into the passenger seat where I was sitting. My metal's much stronger than human flesh.
The young searchers remember me for a moment.
That's right. There was a car accident yesterday morning. The driver suffered some kind of unknown mental abnormality while he was on the road. Maybe he's fallen victim too. What happened next?
I was sent to the hospital, and you showed up. I thought you were gonna arrest me, so I ran as fast as I could.
And blamed it on the poor
I
hamster.
threw away my cell phone and contact device as soon as I left the Foundation. Scott said they could use them to track me down.
Which they can.
I couldn't get a hold of anyone and didn't know what to do. And even though I don't know for sure, I really don't think I'm guilty. It's super weird to be on the run when you feel like you're innocent.
I mean, I feel like, no, that's kind of reasonable for the most part, because, I mean, either you could just suffer, or, you know, don't. It's an option, and she, in fact, does not want to.
So, I went back to Chinatown to ask Director Noir for help. She was the only one I could contact directly.
A crucial name. I was about to say.
Noir. Could you tell me how you got to know her?
Of course.
It all started when...
Let me see. Walk of Fame. Walk of Fame. Okay. Now I just need to turn left. Wait, which way is left again? It changes every time I turn, right?
No.
Gosh, how the heck do people read maps?
That's not how that works, but okay. Left will always be left.
It seems you could use some help.
And in fact, she does.
Noir stopped to help me. She was really interested in my head, so we had a little chat, and I found out she was a director. She offered to take me to the Walk of Fame. We talked a lot about movies on our way there. Then I told her I was traveling alone, so she invited me to join her movie shoot in Chinatown. How could I say no? I mean, she's a famous director. There's no way I'd miss a chance like that.
Interesting.
Very.
That was the same day that odd things started happening in Chinatown.
Oh, she must have connected. Oh, I'm able to figure out that she added the cursed items to Loggerhead, and she's just waddling around, just like minding her own business. But unfortunately, she doesn't realize she has like satanic stuff inside of her. Just boogle boogle, cursed you. The head that was bobbing silently comes to an hesitant stop.
Well, I'm not sure about that.
That'd be
Did
interesting.
anything strange happen that day?
Loggerhead's lens flicker. Seems something has surfaced in her mind.
Let me see. I did find a strange film reel when I was unpacking that night.
A strange film reel.
What is it?
Wait, could that be?
Let's see. All three of the other immediately perk up at the mention of those words. Or perhaps due to the limited field of vision of her camera lens, Loggerhead remains oblivious to their gazes. Instead, she pulls her backpack towards her, muttering to herself as she leisurely rummages through it.
Yeah, a strange film reel. I've gotten into the habit of labeling my films like check every day or check from time to time, so that I know what to watch to keep important things in my mind. I was gonna do a review that night, but when I looked through my film, there was a roll without a label on it. It couldn't have been mine because it was made of a different material. I was so curious about it, you know? So I played it.
And then?
What did you see?
I see. What did you see?
I guess, but it was pretty short. More like a demo or a trailer or something. But it was so weird. Like a jumble of pictures and sounds. It didn't make any sense to me. I don't know, maybe it was a prank or something?
She holds her search and looks up blankly.
What's wrong?
The film, it's gone.
What?
Bruh. Can't have nothing around here. Loggerhead shrinks nervously once again.
I can't find it. It was right here in my bag.
Give it to me.
In one swift motion, Potier snatches Loggerhead's backpack and upends its contents onto the bed.
Damn, first time I've seen a bag messier than my sister's. Do you ever organize your stuff?
No. Like a whirlwind, putting her tears through Loggerhead's things, ignoring her shrieks of, "I just forgot to throw that away, and I still need that," as she ransacks not only the backpack, but the entire room. Finally, she has no choice but to accept the rather disheartening conclusion. Not here.
Nope, nothing.
So are you gonna organize everything that you just take out?
You didn't take it out and lose it somewhere, did you? Mistake it for a tip for your pizza guy or something.
I feel like it has to be in her head still or something.
I forget things, but I'm not an idiot. I didn't lose it. Check my film if you want to prove it. It just disappeared into thin air.
That's vindictive. I'm blaming it on them. It's always their fault.
Only records what you saw. Someone might have taken it when you weren't looking. Does anyone else know about this film reel? Did you have any visitors or notice anything suspicious after you played it?
I mean, with how many people managed to somehow make it into the room without using the door? Question mark. I wouldn't doubt somebody just casually robbed you.
Suspicious? I don't think so. At least I didn't see anything. The only person who visited me afterwards was Scott. She came to tell me I was wanted by the Foundation. Oh, but actually, I wasn't alone when I played it. Noir was with me. She said she was interested in my memories, so she came and...
The others stare at Loggerhead as if she's grown a second head. She nervously swallows the rest of her sentence.
What's wrong?
Everything. Everything.
So, it was Noir who took the film?
We was investigating earlier and refused to say anything, as expected, because we already knew this. Trying to pay her another visit.
What are you?
What are you doing here? A solid punch sends the man flying. At least that's what was supposed to happen.
Sorry, Director. I'll try again.
Don't bother. Clearly, your martial arts skills are severely lacking. I don't want you to hit your head when you fall to the ground. Go. Take a break.
Okay. The disheveled actor still wants to argue his case, but everyone knows that once this director makes a decision, she won't change her mind easily. At the end, he simply sighs and steps aside.
That was the last one, Director. There are far fewer stunt performers with martial arts experience here than in Hong Kong. Master Lau and his men will arrive in a few days. Perhaps we could shoot the scene then?
Maybe.
Nicholas is on a tight schedule. I doubt he'll change it. Let me see what I can do.
I mean, he could have tried it again. A single sentence is far from enough to capture the many difficulties the famous Hong Kong director has faced since working overseas. Leaning back in her wheelchair, she discreetly scans the set, searching for the missing piece of the puzzle.
Her again?
Surprise, Sade! Lynn follows Nora's gaze.
Oh, that young officer?
Yes.
What do you want? Listen, I don't know what you are trying to do, but can't you just leave us alone?
We're not even bothering you,
Sorry,
sir.
ma'am. This is a closed set. If you don't have a warrant, please leave.
Guys, relax. Liang isn't as mean as she seems.
Clearly, the arrival of a certain Vigil cadet is unwelcome. So much so that even Loggerhead is being eyed with suspicion. Liang ignores them. She locked onto her target the moment she scanned the set and is already striding straight towards her. She steps a few paces in front of the person in question.
I must say, I didn't expect to see you so soon, officer. Is there something else you wanted to ask me?
Absolutely.
I think I made myself perfectly clear this morning. I know nothing about your case.
No, madam. I'm here to help.
Help with what?
Miss Latham mentioned that you are looking for a qualified stunt performer for your movie. I'd like to help with that, if you don't mind. As an apology.
Yes. Noir blinks. Blink again.
You surprised me again.
We know a little something something. Maybe. Sort of. It'll be the best film you ever created. Probably. Wink wink. Okay, I admit, I've always been something of a movie buff. Right, we've hit a dead end. Just what exactly did we miss? Maybe we should go over the items in Loggerhead's bag again. Loggerhead, seriously? She packed all those film reels, but somehow missed the most important one. Look at this. Was she planning on opening a video store? So many movie reels. Hey, Liang, these ones are in Chinese, right? Yes, ma'am. That's the Quinmin fighters. Here's Miss Vampire and Showboat Lunatics. Lots of Hong Kong films, but it's unclear if these were Loggerhead's collection or gifts from director Noir. Good grief. Do we need to watch all of these? We don't have that kind of time. No, I don't think so. These are just regular film reels, and the stories aren't related to our investigation. Ha! I almost forgot you used to sneak around and watch movies behind your parents' back. Your knowledge is broader than I thought. So other than CO7, which one here is your favorite? Our time is running out. Ugh, all as ever, I knew it. But if we wrap this up quick, you should watch Miss Vampire. It's a hallmark of Hong Kong Arcanum films. Okay, I'll remember that. Gone through the bag, but the missing reel isn't here. Perhaps it's time for us to try something else. Yeah, let's hear what our big shot director has to say. Very well, I guess. The guitar doing guitar tunes. Hilifi. Hilif. I don't know. It looks interesting. It looks edible.
You mean to say that you're a stunt woman? Seriously?
We fight for a living. Noir chuckles and shakes her head before turning her wheelchair in disinterest.
Thank you, officer.
Let me do a little something.
Judging by your uniform, you're from the Vigils Bureau, aren't you?
Maybe.
I appreciate the gesture. It's true that we may be able to attract more viewers if we have a vigil on the cast list.
But
filmmaking isn't as easy as you think. Maybe I can fit you in next time.
Girl. Rejection, but refusal is not an option in its operation.
I'm familiar with movies, especially yours. I'm actually a big fan. And I saw the performance just now. Not to be rude or anything, but I think I can handle the stunt. For the betterment of the movie. That's what Miss Latham said you were after. Is that right?
Her words stir up a storm.
What? Does she even know what she's talking about?
Does she even know what she's talking about? Maybe.
That's some pretty big talk.
Even the war can't help but let out an amused chuckle at Liang's words. Even so, her wheelchair comes to a stop.
That's true. But are you certain that you'll make my movie better?
Maybe.
Yes.
To be honest, no. Girl, Liang knows that filmmaking is far more complex than it appears. Her answer is far from the truth. But if she's going to uncover the truth, she has to act the part.
Interesting. Since you insist, let's give it a try. Show me what a vigil can do.
It isn't a particularly clever trick, but fortunately, Latham's words weren't false. Noir would never turn down an opportunity to improve her film. Very well. I guess it works. Let's just knock these guys out. Everyone else looking like a macho man, and then you just got the zesty one in the back. Well, the director's instructions: do not attack the enemy for the first few rounds. Listen up. In the first scene, you're a martial artist apprentice in Chinatown, cornered in an alley by a group of thugs. You're an outsider here, trying to avoid trouble. All you can do is curl up and take the beating. Are you ready, Virgil? Yes. Action. Eat this. Didn't you know what hand over the money means? You want to suffer? This is giving Disney Channel, bullies, but okay. Go break her legs. You got it, boss. Oh, God. Are we actually not supposed to fight them? I don't know.
Do not let yourself go.
I guess. For safe keeps, in case we're actually not supposed to attack them.
Freaking dumbass!
Schmerz betrifft mich nicht.
Okay.
Du awaits within.
I reckon we in fact do attack.
In In memory of the dead.
Because I don't have anything else.
Show mercy.
Oh.
It will be over before you feel it.
Cut! Good. Second scene. You've had enough. You're humiliated and furious, ready to fight back. Get it together. No more looking weak. Show me your anger. Now you get up from the ground, not to prove yourself, but to tell them that whatever you've lost, you're taking it back. Action! Boss, she's standing up again. What are you afraid of? She's just crippled. Run! Oh, okay, so they're actually gonna spawn it. I was like, am I really supposed to attack them, or like...
There is no
what are we doing here?
Where go?
Sacrifice holds meaning only in its morning. Life is delicate and easily lost. Vergossenes Blut für nichts.
She's gonna kill someone. Don't bite off more than you can chew. Cut!
This is not bad for a stretch.
I feel kind of dumb for not knowing I was supposed to attack, but I mean, I gotta play it fair.
Excellent. Bravo. Exactly as you claimed. No, even better. Really spectacular work. A perfect take.
I'm flattered, director.
I am too. Noir's eyes glisten as she watches the playback of the shot. Meanwhile, after nearly 20 failed takes, Liang returns to the dressing room, the costume drenched in sweat. What? When she emerges back in her vigil's uniform, a bottle of water is handed to her.
Here, it's not open.
I hope not.
Thank you.
Didn't expect you to pull it off. That was a dangerous stunt. Scared the crap out of me. All right. So you did a good job one time. But let me tell you, it takes a lot more than that to win recognition in this industry.
You've really got to hone in on the dramatic scenes if you want to move out of the stunt woman box. You're good looking, and you took that scene pretty seriously. You interested in doing that?
Not them talking crap for a second, and now they're like, hey, actually, you know, let me give you a few tips. Let me go ahead and show you how it's really done.
If you are, then I'll suggest you be a little more humble. There's always room for improvement, you know?
You're right. I'm sorry.
I'm just third wheeling out here.
I'm not even stunt woman, let alone an actress. This is all just a bit of fun for me.
Is that so? Oh, what a shame.
Don't cut it. The queen of the set rolls over in her chariot, stopping beside
I
Liang.
appreciate your sincerity, but I'd be even more appreciative if you were willing to do a few more scenes.
Sure.
If it's just for a short time, I'd like to help in any way I can.
Fantastic! Follow me. We can have dinner and look at the script together. I have a few changes I want to make to the story. Trust me, the audience will be more than happy to hear a line or two from you.
Lines? Okay.
Both of you are just like, wow, this is crazy. Things seem to be taking an unexpected turn. I mean, we'll take it, I guess. Everyone just keeps coming to this restaurant. I guess it's really popular.
That's all. Well, have you memorized them?
Yes, every word. But aren't there too many?
The blank spaces in the script spread out on the table are filled with Noir's flamboyant pen strokes.
She's got a point, Director. The investors might not approve them. They already told us not to change the script like we did in Hong Kong.
Relax, we've done this before. They never read the script anyway. Besides, I'm not exactly asking for a monologue here. It's only 3 lines, just what's needed to make the character complete.
Lynn gives a helpless sigh. She knows all too well how pointless it is to try and change Noir's mind.
I'll keep practicing until filming starts.
I look forward to your performance.
By the way, I saw some deity dolls and sedan chairs on the set. The Dushu Festival is coming up, right? Is the crew joining the Shohua parade?
Those are our props.
Props? Just props?
The final scene is set at the Shohua parade.
No gifts?
I already spoke with the organizers in Chinatown. They've allowed us to shoot during it.
Really? The last CO7 movie ended with the Shohua parade too.
Nora's eyes light up. She smiles.
Good
You notice?
memory. Looks like you meant it when you said you were a big fan.
The restaurant owner serves their meal, pausing their script discussion for the time being. Nora and her assistant pick up their chopsticks, but Loggerhead remains still. Oh yeah, she is here.
So, did you find anything?
Girl.
You said that your beastie friend could detect things tainted with evil, right? So, did it sense anything wrong with the director?
Let's not talk about that. While Loggerhead speaks in a hushed tone, the conspicuousness of her head makes talking in secret a near impossible task. Pulling Nora and Lynn's subtle glances, Liang squirms in her seat.
No, but that doesn't mean...
Yes! I told you she'd never do that!
Girl.
Hey! She can hear you, you know?
The situation is already beyond repair.
I'd never do what?
For a brief moment, Liang feels a splitting headache. He shoots a mildly accusatory. Anyway, glance at Loggerhead, causing her to visibly shrink.
Sorry, I don't like skirting around things. Can't we just ask her straight up?
No.
Not really. If every criminal just confessed
thank
to
you for
their
the follow,
crimes,
Andy.
the vigils wouldn't exist.
No clumsy cover-up will fool the director now. There is nothing for it but to be upfront. Perhaps this is for the best anyway.
Actually, I didn't just come here to apologize. There's something I want to ask you about.
What is it?
I feel like we shouldn't have took Loggerhead there. Like, what was the reason? Perfectly measured balance of curiosity and confusion, yet no real surprise. A renowned director having a knack for acting is exactly shocking. In fact, it's about as surprising as an amateur failing miserably to do the same thing.
It's about the strange things happening in Chinatown these days.
You're gonna be like,
Wait, so all this was just to butter us up so you could investigate your case?
no, maybe. The assistant, who was all smiles moments ago, suddenly falls silent. Despite her careful preparation, the situation is difficult for Liang.
Sorry, madam, but it's my job. As I said, strange things have been happening in Chinatown. Things that bear a striking resemblance to the film incident that you were involved in 8 years ago, Miss Noah. The case document stated that the origin of these events is a film reel titled Reunion of the Three Swallows, a movie created by your friend, He Rijun. Miss Latham said you watched a film with her in her room a few days ago. Do you have any idea where that film reel is now?
That film reel.
Did you not know what it was?
I had no idea.
Cap. I call Cap. Nora's expression darkens. Clearly, she's realized why Liang has brought up that film reel.
That film we watched together. Well, to put it mildly, it had nothing of interest. It didn't seem to have any semblance of a story, even. It couldn't have been one of Teresa's.
Who's Teresa? Liang recalls that the archive of Reunion of the Three Swallows cited Teresa as the English name of its creators of He Rijun. Noir and He Rijun had been friends since their days studying abroad, and it seems Noir still uses that name even now. Rumors, investigation reports, and speculations flicker through Liang's mind, but seeing the somber look on the woman before her, she decides to set them aside for now.
Maybe the original content has been contaminated. According to the Foundation's records, the film reel has two abilities: play and record. The play ability allows it to conjure its contents into reality in a form similar to a movie image, which accounts for the hallucinations and phantoms the victims mentioned. The record ability captures the souls of those in the same effective range as play, and the victims lose a part of themselves, like their sanity or their memories. The case document doesn't mention anything about contamination, but my guess is that the souls recorded by the film have polluted the original content of the film.
Shame on them. Whoever's behind this.
Noir mutters a curse, and both she and Liang fall into silence. Meanwhile, Lynn and Loggerhead look utterly lost. And we just third wheeling.
Wait, what are you talking about? explain it to me simply, please?
No.
Miss Noah didn't know that that film was a reunion of the Three Swallows. So naturally, she didn't take it.
Maybe.
I think she's telling the truth.
Really? That's great news.
No one responds. Loggerhead looks around and slowly lowers the arm she raised in premature celebration.
Oh, right. The film's still missing, so it's not great news. But at least Noir wasn't up to something when she made friends with me, right? That's definitely good news for me.
She turns to Noir.
That means we're still friends. And friends help each other. Liang said that the film reel could cause some problems for you. Let me help you find it. I'll catch that thief and take the film back to the ACD. Then you'll be safe. I'll clear my name, and the problems in Chinatown will be solved. That's 3 birds with 1 stone. Genius, right?
Easier said than done, but sure, I guess.
Hello, Miss Latham. This is what I like about you. You always speak your mind.
Her eyes squint a little as she curves her mouth into an unexpectedly gentle smile.
Our relationships are so complex, aren't they? That's what makes them so intriguing, captivating, really. A constant source of inspiration. But sometimes I feel that life is better kept simple. Wouldn't you agree, Miss Vigil?
Agree.
There are certainly simpler ways to say I'm suspicious of you, and I have no intention of cooperating.
May I ask you another question?
Please.
The rumors about CO7, which ones are true?
I don't think a few old stories will help you solve the case.
It could. It could.
It's not only for the case, but for my own curiosity. I wasn't lying when I said I was familiar with your works. I really like them, and this question matters a lot to me as a fan.
Huh, I see.
Noir ponders for a moment.
In that case, I really don't think you should know the truth for your own good.
Suspicious.
I appreciate your love for my works, but it's not a good idea to dig too deep into what went on behind the scenes. Just enjoy the stories for what they are. Otherwise, the magic will be ruined.
She gives a slight shake of her head, but a flicker of contemplation passes through her downcast eyes.
Well, I can tell you one thing that might interest you, though.
Tell me more. Or don't, I guess. Drink break. Drink. Ew, crispy. Anyways. My chair is so just Mousetrap. Night has steepened, and the little restaurant on the corner outside of Chinatown is almost empty. The doorbell chimes, and 2 people walk in. Okay, Borger.
Scott and Saul Officer, over here.
That tall
Again,
officer.
It's Poitier. Have you seriously already forgotten my name? It's only been 3 hours.
You could read the badge, but I guess that's too hard. At Loggerhead's call, the 2 newcomers take a seat at her and Liang's table.
What's your status?
Couldn't find anything useful. Sorry. I already asked the investigators who came with me to track down the other missing items. You know, to cover up for Loggerhead. But so far, they haven't found anything. As for the person who stole the item, I haven't a clue.
Well, at least there haven't been any reports of arcane explosions or earthquakes. No news is good news, right?
Maybe.
What about you? Any leads?
Miss Noah didn't take the film, but she refused to tell us anything about its curse or the former owner, He Rijun.
She lets out a deliberately dejected sigh, withholding the final message Noir gave her.
Looks like I'm the only one who has good news.
You do?
Bells?
What about?
Matilda tilts her head, gesturing past Scott to the darkened street outside the window.
The illegal trade of arcane items. You told me to keep an eye on it. I
Spot something?
contacted my guy who tracks all that stuff. Told me about this trader called Pug Dog, a middleman in the black market. He was pulled over for speeding this morning, but he actually paid the ticket right away. Can you believe that? I wouldn't be surprised if he shot the police car and ran away there.
An outlaw suddenly behaving himself. He must be up to something important. Something big enough to make him avoid getting into trouble over a speeding ticket.
The officers thought the same, so they tracked him to this stolen car, right? Well, guess where it's headed? Here. Chinatown.
Are we saying that's our guy? Maybe? Possible? I don't see where we're getting at. Oh, it's Pug Dog. A man with a deep, jagged scar across his brow saunters under the moonlight. At least he stops slipping into the darkened hallway. He has no idea that 4 silent pursuers are lurking nearby, hidden under a rookie's visual silent shadow or cane skill.
What's he doing?
Waiting for someone's my guess.
A middleman for the arcane black market. So he probably has the cursed film. And now he's planning to sell it to someone.
We're just hollering, I guess. No secrecy or
We
nothing.
should get him now, before the film's sold off. Come on, this is our chance.
No, let's not jump the gun. The Yang clamps a hand over her mouth just in time, muffling her outburst.
Someone's coming.
Okay, thankfully. Yeah, we gotta see what exactly is going on. From the depths of the shadows, a figure emerges. It sounds like a wheelchair. Not walking toward Pug Dog, but riding something. Perhaps a wheelchair.
Good evening, sir. I hope I didn't keep you too long.
Told ya.
You got the dough?
You got the dough.
Of course.
Imora pulls a rectangular object from her coat.
It's an envelope. Looks pretty thick.
Let me be able to figure out it's just like $100 all in ones. That would be funny. Well, to yours right. Pug Dog takes the envelope and pulls a handful of bills from it before nodding in satisfaction.
All here. Don't you worry, all right? You can trust me. Everyone in LA knows Pug Dog.
He stuffs the bulging envelope into his pocket before pulling an item from his
Here's your
jacket.
stuff.
Drugs? Is it drugs? You trying to sell drugs? Boop. The item cuts an arc through the darkness, landing precisely in Noir's waiting hands.
I like customers like you. Generous and to the point. All right, I'm out of here. Pleasure doing business with you. And hey, feel free to call me again.
He scans the area before turning back to Noir, lowering his voice.
Seeing as you're a good customer of mine, here's a bit of advice. Watch your back on the way out of here.
What do you mean?
We've been noticed. But Noir doesn't get the chance to press further. The moment has come. The Yang strides out from the shadows.
Sorry to interrupt, but neither one of you will be making your own way home. Miss Noah, Pug Dog. I'm afraid you'll be coming to the Arcane Affairs office with me.
Fucking cop!
Suppress Showdown!
Let's kill time together.
Just casually knock him senseless. What is that outfit?
The dead cling to the dark
So-
at the right moment.
So just average.
Addio, straniero. Che la morte ti dia la pace che cercavi.
Ow! Easy! Easy!
Shut up and stay down!
Okay. I hope y'all got the card. Pug Dog's attempt to fight back has been utterly useless.
Miss Noah, could you show me what he gave you?
Go ahead.
She hands a dusty gray box to Liang. A film. That is an ordinary-looking film reel, but Liang can feel the vessel containing Jia Liang growing warm against her skin.
Super 8mm. This must be it. Reunion of the Three Swallows. He Jun's final work. The culprit behind the strange happenings in Chinatown.
Yeah, for now it lies quietly in her grasp. That sound unthreatening.
Well, that was easier than expected. Half a day and we've already tracked it down.
You just jinxed yourself. I can almost
Now
promise
all
you
we
that.
gotta do is stop it from doing its arcanum-y thing. But how? Smash it?
No, that's gonna release it. Before Leon can respond, Noir voices a polite opposition.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Exactly.
I have to admit, Miss Noah's right. Arcane items need to be handled with the utmost care. No one knows what will happen once it's broken. It could make things worse.
Fine. Let's take these two back to the office first. On your feet, tough guy. We gotta go.
Ugh. Damn it! How'd you find me? Some asshole sell me out?
Maybe? Pup Dog is yanked up from the ground. He reluctantly follows Potier, grumbling and cursing under his breath. But as he passes Liang, he stops.
Wait. You?
Me? He stares. Not at her, precisely, but at the figure cowering behind her.
It was you! You fucking traitor! I should have known you were working with the cops!
And she's just here like, hey, hi guys. Loggerhead tilts her head in confusion.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Wait, let me explain. This is just a misunderstanding.
Oh wait, which
Don't worry,
one?
Miss Scott. You're right. There has been a misunderstanding between you and him. Allow me to explain.
Scott heaves a sigh of relief, only for Liang's next words to hit her like a thunderclap. I was thinking I was about to say a truck.
You never had the intention of betraying him, nor were you working with us. You simply gave him the item you wanted to sell. That's it.
So she was the culprit. I see. And I guess because Loggerhead does not have the brain cells necessary to actually remember things, she's just like, oh yeah, this is gonna be easy. How'd she get into the Foundation? I think we'll do one more. One more.
What? What do you mean?
Loggerhead turns to her friend, then to Pup Dog, then back to Liang. She remains totally expressionless.
The truth was always there, hidden beneath the lies and distractions. All you have to do is whittle them down, one by one. The probable cause of the events in Chinatown is the reunion of the Three Swallows film reel, and apparently, Miss Noah has a history with it.
And yet, the specifics of this history remains unclear. Liang glances at Noir, only to be met with her signature unreadable smile.
But Miss Noah doesn't have anything to do with the Foundation. There's no way she could sneak into the ACD and steal the film.
Especially because her links don't work.
The same goes for this gentleman or any other outsider. So, the thief who wants Miss Latham to take the fall must work for the Foundation.
Now that I think about it also, if we take a moment to process, at the start of the story, she was inside of the, archive room too.
In fact, since they stole the item without being noticed, they probably work for the ACD. And they must be close to Miss Latham to know enough about her amnesia to be able to take advantage of it.
But lots of people at the ACD know about my condition. You can't pin it on Scott just from that.
For the first time, the ever cheerful Loggerhead takes on a harsh, indignant tone. She stamps her foot and turns to her friend.
That's way too harsh, right, Scott? Right?
And then she don't respond.
Scott? Say something, will you?
It was me! Scott only stares at the floor as she tries to calm her quivering breath.
How long have you known?
Okay. Scott has finally managed to force out a few words.
Since Miss Latham said you were good friends. With all due respect, your plan was far from perfect.
I knew it. You brought me along so this guy would call me out.
After a long sigh, Scott lifts her head, speaking with a resigned kind of ease.
You're right. I messed up. My plan was far from perfect because, well, I couldn't stick to the so-called plan since the very beginning. I didn't know the Foundation was already investigating the theft until after I'd hidden the items in Loggerhead's room. Then I had no choice but to use this idiot as the scapegoat. I never thought she'd accidentally bring the film to LA, or that I'd be ordered to investigate the case. I got in touch with this guy a long time ago. and the trade site happened to be in LA too. So, my plan was to get the film back and sell it right afterwards.
Why are we selling it to begin with?
Things didn't go as smoothly as I thought. I shouldn't have gotten greedy, or been so nice to this dummy.
Jeez, the loggerhead just gonna be standing there T-posing like, well, geez, I thought we were besties. She shoots a piercing glare at Loggerhead before quickly looking away. Whether out of disdain or avoidance is unclear.
But we're friends, aren't we?
You wish. Her voice is as fragile as brittle glass. Scott shatters it with a scoff.
Friends? Don't be ridiculous. I don't know how you can act like nothing's wrong when literally everyone is laughing at you. And the fact that they thought that I was one of your kind. Ugh, what an insult. I only hung out with you because I had no choice. You're an idiot who forgets everything every 3 days. It's your own damn fault. Anyone looking for a scapegoat would immediately think of you.
Jeez.
Quit it. I don't want to hear any more of your BS.
Noir just out here like, ooh, well, this is a show to remember. Scott scoffs once more, refusing to look at her friend for even a second.
Hands up, Miss Scott. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. Wait. You're still going to fight?
NYPD coming at you. Live and direct. I mean, sure, I guess.
There is time still to avoid this fate.
But how? She doesn't have a will anymore. How could she still summon these monsters? She's been deeply corrupted. The ghost plagues have latched onto her. She didn't summon them. They were always lurking within her. Get away! Stay back! This isn't over. I haven't made her acknowledge me. I still have a plan. Who's her? What? Her mind is starting to unravel already. Oh dear, we have to take her down. Okay, well, we wasn't gonna procrastinate now.
For the right moment. Into the darkness. Show mercy. indietro. It will be over before you feel it.
Can we talk about the music? Link!
Please, go ahead. There's work left.
The music's kind of giving like Power Rangers, honestly speaking. At last, Scott gives up her resistance. Liang pushes her towards Portier's patrol car parked around the corner. As they were about to step out of the alleyway, a loggerhead calls out.
Wait! Scott! I have to know. Why did you steal from the Foundation?
What's the reason?
Does it matter?
Scott turns back, laughing coldly in disbelief.
Would you feel better if I had a reason? Oh, please. Your ignorant, stupid little brain makes me sick.
Okay.
It was for the money, of course. And to prove to the others that I'm not a bloody fool like you.
Well, you failed.
Imagine the shock on their faces when they discovered that I did what none of them could. Those so-called unbreakable arcane security skills were easy to deal with as long as I...
Her words trail off and a puzzled expression crosses her face.
You what? How did you bypass the Foundation security?
I don't remember. That's weird. How could I forget? All I remember is that an office lady talked to me in the corridor.
Oh, not her.
Office lady? When? What did you talk about?
She was over here hating. Oh my gosh, your memory's so terrible. Ooh, this coarse tongue. And then she has the same issue.
She showed me something.
Oh.
It was a bit dazzling.
So Manus is just...
It was...
Manus is just walking down our halls, just being like, hey, hello there. You seem like you had a lovely day. Let me screw it up for you.
Oh, right. It was a...
Medallion? Oh! Scott! A razor-sharp silver needle slices through the air, cutting her off in an instant. She raises a dazed hand, her fingertips touching the foreign object lodged in her throat, not understanding why her voice has suddenly vanished. By the time she realizes she can no longer breathe, her eyes roll back and she falls to the ground. Silence falls in a starlit alley, then another flash of silver whisks by. Everyone get down and run!
What?
A sharp pain blooms in her palm. She looks down to see a sharp silver needle pierced in it. The film slips from her grasp. The reel rolls across the ground, clicking as it hurtles into the darkness until a gloved hand picks it up and brushes it off. Oh yeah? It's the assistant.
Still intact.
Oh.
You've got no idea how long I've been looking for this.
Of course it's gonna be her.
You are.
My fire.
Hey there, kid. We meet again.
Everyone knew that she was suspicious. The once famous star smiles at Liang with an easy, friendly charm.
Scott!
No fucking way. Is she dead?
We are in this entire film just like, how? Okay.
Not yet, but I doubt she can hold on much longer. I'll call an ambulance, and we're gonna need backup.
Should we pounce on her? Loggerhead screams, Pug dogs cry. Of course he's crying. And Potier tense voice all ring in Liang's mind. Liang's rationality has already grasped the reality of the situation, but her emotions are refusing to let her shape the conclusion into words. Clear words.
Doing this?
Revenge. When Loggerhead posed a similar question, Scott, Liang had questioned inquiry. There is no need to ask why evil chooses to do evil. What's wrong is wrong. Evil must be eradicated. Ghost plagues must be purged. That's what the doctrine drilled into Liang's childhood. Since childhood. But now she finds herself forced to ask the same thing.
Tell me. I need a reason.
It's my old friend that you should be asking.
Liang watches as Xu Qing smiles fades and her face turns steely.
Long time no see.
Noir.
Yeah, it's been a while. The last time we saw each other was in front of her grave, if memory serves. We really should keep in touch more often.
But the air in the alley is sharp as a needle. Noir continues to smile, but a wariness lurks behind her eyes.
But you've gone too far this time, my friend.
She glances at Scott's fallen body and gently shakes her head.
This isn't part of our story.
Are we
This
sure?
isn't a set, director. It's not your call.
She raises a hand and a flash of silver pieces through the darkness.
Careful!
Okay. She leaps forward, deflects the needles, and stands firm in front of the wheelchair. Qi Xing shows no surprise. She narrows her eyes a little, as if she foresaw this outcome.
That's the spirit. This should be fun with you here, little Vigil. Let's all play our roles, shall we?
Okay. Oh, and to be continued. Oh no. I'm terrified. Anyways. I think we'll call it quits for now, though. Let me see her. Well, show me how much is left. 19. Okay, so we actually... 19... Looks like 19 or 20 is like the tops of it. So I'll probably finish the rest of it when I wake up. We'll see. We're gonna scrap a paper with intricate folds and not its owner boredom during a long meeting. This letter was tucked inside a folder of interrogation records. It appears to have been exchanged silently between two vigilance agents during the interrogation. The two distinct handwritings reflect their unspoken dialogue. She's tight-lipped about it, but she seems unaware that we've already figured out everything. Fascinating, like a mouse in a lab experiment, arrogant yet clueless. There's still one thing left to figure out. How exactly did she learn to crack the anti-theft arcane still? All her lies and disguises fall apart under scrutiny, but she hasn't given up a single clue about this. Given our artificial somnambulism, couldn't uncover anything. Could it just be sheer dumb luck? Disappointing. I've taught you better. Never rely on 1,000,000-to-1 coincidences. Always consider the more plausible scenario. You mean she's being controlled by someone, and they've erased her memory, so she can't betray them? Exactly. That slippery merchant gave up Scott. But there's no way a minor employee could pull off something like this. Rejoice, we've hooked a big fish. Oh wait, so let me have to find out that everyone already knew what was that. Hence the reason why they didn't respond to her. So we're letting her go? Yes, but not without loosening her strings first. Understood, I'll notify Mr. Predra. I'll try to ensure Miss Scott feels completely at ease after some subtle adjustments. Good, you're a reliable assistant, Billy. The second writer seemed about to reply, but left only a hesitant pen stroke. They already knew it was up. That's crazy. And they're just like, well, we'll just let her run into her own mistakes. Oh yeah, we do have some summons. Did we get Heron? I don't think so. Be nice if we could go ahead and get darling angel here. Nothing. Yeah. As expected. Again, 2 hours. Let's see, how many... Okay. Yep.
Hi, I'm here.
Yep. Let me see here. I want to make sure that I don't actually have said character. I don't. Let me see if I can collect some things really quickly. I managed to miss one.
There are those that claim to seek peace and order in this world.
Okay. Oh, okay, we're gonna be able to get that. Hopefully soon. Need to get that. How much time do we have before she disappears? Reads claim, sure. Once we... Okay, there we go. It's like, once we figure out what we're supposed to be reading. Cool. Okay, we'll just click that. Did your history begin with myths or with agriculture? The second sun rose, but the wind came, and I cannot read that fast. But I'll take the drops. I'm so glad you accepted my invitation to this important academic exchange. How okay? I didn't even go down. I just glitched. That's fun. Is that it? 26. Anything worthwhile? No. Let me see. Record. So technically, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20, 30, 40. 44. Yikes. We have 4 days. Oh wait, I can do exchanges, can I? That works. I don't know which one is guaranteed for a 6-star, but
mission accepted.
I would assume it's 50. If it's 44,
Welcome to sail with us.
we should be kind of close, right?
Hi.
Hi.
I'm here.
That might be it. That might be it. It is. Let's go.
That was quite a spin. Well now, would you look at you? Time truly does gallop like a wild horse, eh? I am Paper Heron.
Yes. And this one goes in 4 days. Oh man. He's a 5-star. Would it be worth it? Recommended is the Liangjue, Curia, which I missed already, and Fatutu, which I also missed.
Weapons wear and
Let
rust
me
with
see
time,
here.
and so do men.
So technically, it is a pity of 50. It was pretty close to 50 already, so he did manage to get her, which is nice. But Satsuki, I need to see.
Oh, it's you.
Do we have her? We do have Regulus, so that's a option. Even Voyager, Caprina, Tooth Fairy, which goes with everyone at this point. It looks like she's about to eat said Tooth Fairy, but alright. Anan Lee, she's actually pretty interesting. And again, Caprina. Okay. Basically, we don't have anyone for her. That's fun. But we do have her, so that's a plus. Especially since she's limited.
Where other men blindly follow the truth. Remember, nulla real.
Here. Kanya. Okay. How much time for her? 9 days. And she mixes with... Okay, we do have Marcus, which is good. And then we need Argus, which Argus... It might be the blue that is really giving it for me. And then let me guess. Okay, Mercuria. Vila.
Kanya is universal.
Is she? Oh wait, I went out. That was not what I meant to do. Hold on. Death, support, burst damage. Okay. Well, we do have 9 days if we do choose to get her. I'm trying to think if I want to get her or if I want to get him.
Because all damage taken by half.
She sounds good, what is it? With the Waters event.
Half goes to her.
If I max her out, kind of like how I did, I'm thinking of Asterion, Ezio, then maybe she might actually become worthwhile. Let me see what this gives me. Ooh, wait. Okay. Or we could do this. We could use Tooth Fairy. And Lee. Okay, hold on. Wait. Oh dear. Tooth Fairy was on her, right? Want to see which one is main.
Oh, it's you. I'm still
Even if she was replacing 1.9, she's still one of the top supports right now.
Word. Okay. Tooth Fairy. If I grind hard enough, I might have enough for both Tooth Fairy and Kanya before she's gone. I think. Ulrich.
You've made it in.
You need... No, you don't have. Oh, I could do Ulrich and then Karen. Masha, do you need Tooth Fairy? No.
Ulrich is dying, Mo.
I've noticed that, for Ulrich, because I already have Karen.
Made it in.
I noticed that if you actually use the recommended characters, that it actually works a bit better. If that makes sense, like it does way stronger damage. Which is kind of crazy. I should have known that, but...
I just decided to go ahead and be like, ooh, this character looks cool. Let me throw into our team, and we got worked.
Oh. I'm trying to actually do a little something here. We missed the Sentinel. I don't know where we're gonna get her again. I was actually looking through here.
Don't think I noticed you looking to pay me a visit.
See here. What about Burrow?
Du chaos naissent les questions, et dans leurs réponses, nous trouvons l'ordre.
Surprisingly,
it doesn't look like Noble's last patch, unfortunately.
I know, it's painful.
Guten Tag.
I really was like, oh, I don't know if I really want Sentinel. It can't be that good. Now I'm realizing.
Probably should have. I definitely probably should have. I'm noticing.
You brought me a gentle.
I'm trying to figure this
There
out.
are those that claim to seek peace and order in this world. Whose truth
I mean, guaranteed count of this banner carries over to the next banner of the same name. Okay, so we're gonna leave this because it does expire in like 4 days. Am I finishing soon? Yes, actually. We just finished some summons. And I was trying to figure out which characters I wanted to go ahead and nag next. I think I'm going to leave Higuang. I don't know how to pronounce his name. He seems interesting, but the problem comes into I don't have much time to get him. Maybe I will get him after all. I don't know. But we did get Paper Heron, which she's a limited, so I feel like that's good. Aganya is another one, but it's 9 days, and I'm not sure if we're gonna have enough by then. Unfortunately, Corvus doesn't seem to be wanting to budge. We have 4 days for that too. Guaranteed within 47 summons. That's painful. That is painful. It's almost like a guaranteed Corvus, but yeah. Happens when you don't log in. I don't want to try to get him and then I don't get to get him and I just waste a bunch of summons. So we will skip on Chihiguang and assume for Breder later. I like the information given for Kakanya, so is there but not Corvus specifically. Ah. Oh, then we'll just leave. We'll just leave her where she's at. I truly want Corvus. If it's not guaranteed Corvus, then I'll probably leave her where she's at. Oh, I just realized Corvus is needed, and then we just need Ezra. And that'll be a finished team. We did pull 10 for free though. Yeah. Who knows, maybe we'll get lucky and we'll get something early. Snag these little goodies here. I don't think there's anything left for me to claim. Lianjue. Outfit's pretty cool. Oh. Oh, this is Tooth Fairy. What is this? Is this 6? His design. Just burn all the 100 pearls, then dip in the pearls in one of those 200. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. If only I could get 6. Look at this. They always make the outfits so gorgeous. Alright. Is this Ala? Nala. Is it Ala? Nala. She's pretty too. Olive. Did they change his outfit? I mean, I guess so. He kind of looks elegant and Dracula. I love Olive, but I kind of like his old outfit more. Always looking like a magician. I convinced myself I'm never gonna go ahead and put any money down on the game and just keep it free. But like some of these skins, ooh, I don't know. Some of these skins make me kind of wanna make my wallet holler for a second. Like that's, who's this? Frina, don't have her. Lopetta, don't have her. Argus, don't have her. Willow, I don't think we have her. Ricola, don't have her. Letta, don't have her. J. Cole. I'm gonna continue making that very trashy joke. Anyways, don't have him. Flutter Page. I think we do have it. It's giving Red Riding Hood, honestly. Windsong, don't have her. Tuesday, I don't think we have her. Sotheby. Oh my gosh, Sotheby looks so cute. Not the radish is just chilling there. What's that? They changed Dracula's design. Girl. Yun Yanji. Okay. He looks ethereal. All of them always look so flipping ethereal. And then, oh, okay, we get cutscenes for her too. Oh, hell, Lucy. I kind of feel like you don't need chess pieces that big, but maybe that's just me. I'm not gonna lie. 6, Sotheby. Babushka's outfit isn't bad. Not bad. Not my favorite. But Nala's ones, well, gorgeous. Ugh. Makes me just want to snatch them up. Okay, I know we ain't got much of no more story here. See if there's anything that's needed to be collected. Do this really quickly, I guess. Oh, wait. Uh-huh. What's this? Oh. Okay. I want to test this really quickly. Just really quickly.
There is time still to avoid this fate.
How high can we get? Is our team goated or no? Ally, Beast Spirit, Intelligent Characters Attack, 20 Reality Defense, Max HP. Okay. Sure, I guess.
Wear gloves.
Big decision.
Wait for the right moment.
If we're gonna attack Maxwell.
Hold on to that.
That did a whole lot of nothing.
It will be over before you feel it.
I don't know about this. Think that did a little something.
Into the darkness.
The bird in place.
Sterilize.
Wait for the right moment.
Continue with the counter attacks.
Straniero.
We can get some stats. That'll be good.
Get out of here.
Liberato dalla paura.
I'm careless.
Ooh. Okay, very well.
Big decision.
I did not expect that.
Wear gloves.
Into the darkness.
I should probably use this for once, huh? That might make sense.
Put science in here.
Freaking dumbass.
You see it coming.
It's gonna hurt. Yep. Why are they going after Ezio? It's because he's the weakest. It has to be it, Okay, we need to go ahead. I have no healing. What kind of shenanigans is this?
Sterilize.
Gotta pull something.
There is no end. The bird in place here.
Wait for the right moment.
Sacrifice holds meaning only in its morning. Life is delicate and easily lost.
I like the music though.
Show mercy.
It will be over before you feel it.
I think if I actually have a put together team, it's gonna do what I need it to do. But right now, it's not. Oh boy. Ooh, I want Ezio to survive just a little longer. So I can use his ult. Woo. Scary. No! He was right there.
I'm ready.
Your command.
Go! 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 Puppy!
I did sort of stun him, so that's a plus. The fact that I'm at 1,000 and we're not making any sorts of damage into him, it's crazy. Yikes. One stays and the other one kinda
Sterilize. I'm ready. My patient.
Now, and if only they gave me a few healers earlier. Or damage is doing a whole lot of nothing. Invigorated. Not bad. Ouch. Ouch. Oh, Cabbage, no.
Maximize the value of Get out of here.
$62,000. That is. Ugh. That is a pity shame. 2 at tops. I mean, it was a good try, but it wasn't enough. Oh, we ain't even hit 2. We got 1. It's a good try. Alright, very well. See here. In there, right. Okay. We tested a few things out. Not too bad, not too shabby. And we managed to do what we wanted to do, which was get the lovely paper heron to add into our 6-star collection, especially because she's a limited.
Oh, it's you.
I wonder what
You're
happens
still
to
settling in. Not so used to staying in one place, see?
Let's see here. I want to see if happen. Oh, dang it. Okay, let's run through this really quickly. I want to see if her outfit changes, and if it does, what outfit it's going to change into for when she's kind of like maxed out. Actually, I feel like if I do 2 of these and then a counterattack just in case.
Vergossenes Blut für nichts.
Okay, never mind. Just 1 will do.
It will be over before you feel it.
The dead can place you
into the dark. Wait for the right moment.
In memory of the dead.
It's gonna be a 1-hit
You
kill.
will see it coming.
Yep. See, this is why I didn't really have to worry about anything. Have literally Ezio just carrying us. One reason why I was really happy that I got him, just starting the game, and managed to snatch him up without a care in the world. Okay, let us auto
Time
this.
still to avoid this fate. Vergossenes Blut für nichts.
Liberato dalla paura.
Cherish life.
Addio, straniero.
Okay, nice. Okay. That come in handy. Someday. I don't know what day, but someday.
At last, the veil that once distanced me from the world has lifted.
Oh, can I? Okay. So, how are we feeling? Recorded 3 rounds. I guess we can use our old batch.
There is time still to avoid this fate. Everyone has show mercy.
Liberato dal fratello. That was your last chance. You see it coming. Liberato dalla paura. Addio, straniero.
That should have gave us all that we needed.
Not bad for a stretch.
Right? Yes. Perfect. Perfect. Yoink. Same thing I did with Barrel.
As a humble boat drifting on the world's boundless
Oh wait,
waters.
her outfit does change.
So,
It changes to the one inside the story. Nice. That's all I really wanted to see. I know, petty. I suck, but scrumdiddlyumptious. Yeah, we don't have much. But we did complete that, so we got an extra couple of summons. And we should have gotten a little something for this. Really heavy on the little something, but we're not gonna really look into it. Plain.
Non temete l'oscurità.
Oh, that didn't upgrade it. Shame. Shame, shame, shame. Another summon for me. Alright, we should have definitely a good handful of stuff by the time we
There are those that claim to seek peace and
get to see our
order
next
in this
character we
world,
get to choose from.
whose true designs
But
are
alas,
shrouded
we're
in
gonna go ahead and
darkness
end it
and
here.
oppression,
And
while others dream of peace.
pick it up another time. I'm not sure if it's going to be a new story for the update or what so have you. I'm going to try to go ahead and finish off the rest of this story. Hypothetically, if we don't get lucky and, you know, finish it right away, my main thing that I'm planning on doing is recording the rest of it so you can go ahead and watch the rest on your own free time. But I've been staying up late for a constant amount of times and I am tired, so I'm gonna go snorp. I'm gonna go sleep. But I'm definitely loving the story. I have a feeling that it's going to end fairly soon. Not gonna be as quickly, but it seems 19-ish/20, so probably end at like part 21, which we're at 14, so maybe like an hour-ish/2 hours, 2.5 hours worth before we're finished fully. But right now I am just gonna go ahead and head on to sleep. I'm supposed to just keep it with 2 hours anyway, but I like to go over time because I get obsessed with things. Anyway, as always, Twitter is where you can find me for any updates, polls, if you just want to see what comes to my mind, along with work in progress of art. YouTube is for all VODs and miscellaneous videos. I am going to try at least upload once a week for next month because daily uploads is not working for me. Along if you want to join the live streams at 12:30 a.m. Central Time for Twitch, TikTok, and YouTube. I had a brain fart for a second. And if you want to see what random arts this is that I have, it'll be on Instagram. I don't post very often, but it is there if you want to go ahead and see what recent things I've made. With that being said, tomorrow is going to be Punishing Grey Ravens. We're going to attempt to go ahead and get Kamui for the 80th time. I think we're quite close to getting him, so fingers crossed. I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit more grinding and hope that I get a few more black cards and maybe we can make things work. I haven't been grinding at all, really. So it's definitely not going to be a lot of summons, but I think we have one more week before we are officially cutting it close. So I need to put some pepper in my stepper before I miss out on him. With that being said, thank you all who decided to join in, and I hope to see you tomorrow for some Punishing Grey Ravens. Okay, that is all for me. Bye!